Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and hi everyone. My name is Intan Maisara binti Zulkifli, and today we will talk about an informative speech. But firstly, we must know what is an informative speech. Informative speeches answer questions about a topic such as who, when, what, where, why, how to, and how does. Informative speaking differs from other speech forms such as speaking to persuade, to entertain, or to celebrate. In that, your goal is simply to achieve mutual understanding about an object, person, place, process, event, idea, concept, or issue. An informative speech is one whose goal is to explain or describe facts, truths, and principles in a way that stimulates interest, facilitates understanding, and increases the likelihood of remembering.
There are several characteristics of informative speech that set them apart from other speech types. If you are asked to give an informative speech, it is important to pick a topic that you already know something about. First, your audience will perceive information to be intellectually stimulating when it is new to them and when it is explained in a way that piques their curiosity and excites their interest. Second, relevance. Relevance are statements that clarify how a particular point may be important to a listener throughout the speech. Third, creative. Creative speech yields innovative ideas. Creative informative speech begins with good research. And the last, memorable. If your speech is really informative, your audience will hear a lot of new information but will need your help in remembering what is most important. Effective informative speech emphasizes the specific goal, main ideas, and key facts in ways that help audience members remember them.
Next, the speaker must have a technique for making informative speech memorable. So basically, we have 5 techniques. The first one is presentational aids. Second is repetition. Third is transition. Fourth is human and other emotional anecdotes. And the last one is mnemonics and acronyms. Presentational aids is to give the opportunities for the audience to retain visual aids. The kind of visual aids including videos, slides, projector, charts, and graph. Second is repetition. Repetition is to give the audience a second or third chance to retain an important information by repeating and highlight a praise to the audience. Third is transition. Speech transition are the words of praise that allow you to smoothly move from one point to another point. So, your speech and your presentation are unified. Fourth is humor and other emotional anecdotes. And the last one is mnemonics and acronyms.
In informative speech, there are some diverse learning styles you need to know, because the members of your audience differ in how they prefer to learn. Effective informative speeches are developed in ways that address diverse learning styles. Rounding the circles ensure that you address the diverse learning styles of your audience and make the speeches understandable, meaningful, and memorable for all. To help you round the circle, you might even make note of where and how you address each dimension in your speech outline. The diverse learning is to appeal some dimension. The first dimension is feeling dimension, that is concrete, vivid images, stories, and examples. The second one is watching dimension, where you use some visual aids and appropriate gestures and expressions. The third one is thinking dimension, where you use clear microstructure and relevant date. And the last one is doing dimension, where you demonstrate some of your speeches and you give some hands-on features.
Assalamualaikum and hi there. My name is Muhammad Ahnaf bin Burhanuddin Shah. Today, in this video, I'm going to talk about 5 methods of informing. The first method is description. Description is a method used to create an accurate vivid and a verbal picture of an object, geographical feature, setting, event, person, or an image. The second method is definition. Definition is a method that explains the meaning of something by differentiating it from similar ideas, telling its history, explaining its function, or using familiar synonyms and antonyms. The third method is comparison and contrast. It is a method that focuses on how something is similar to and different from other things. Next is narration. Narration recounts an autobiographical or biographical event, a myth, a story, or some other account. Last but not least, demonstration. Demonstration is a method that shows how something is done, displays the stages of process, and depicts how something works. Those are all 5 methods you can use in your speech to inform people. You can practice to use those methods in your speech in order for you to improve your speaking skills and the quality of your speech. That's all from me. Thank you for watching. See you later.